Today marked an important step for Jamaica in its fight against crime in the country. In her capacity as a Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade and as a leader of government business, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith piloted 3 bills through the Senate. Together, they comprise a suite of anti-money laundering, combating the financing of terrorism legislation. They are the Proceeds of Crime Amendment Act, the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act, and the United Nations Security Council Resolutions Implementation Amendment Act.
We've always taken a strong stance regarding our role in combating global terrorism and the financing of terrorism, and the bills before us today seek to address all of these. Beyond that, the bills before us are, as importantly and perhaps more so depending on your perspective, they're geared at protecting our financial systems and our economy by ensuring our compliance with certain international obligations.
The Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act and the United Nations Security Council Resolutions Implementation Amendment Act were piloted from the doors of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade. Not only does the passing of these bills ensure that Jamaica meets international obligations, it also provides the framework for money laundering, terrorism, and the proceeds from criminality to be tackled in a meaningful way.
So essentially, what we are seeking to do today is to not only strengthen our own systems to ensure that we are dealing with our regulatory regime for our own national benefit, but we are also, of course, seeking to ensure compliance, which offers its own level of protection of the financial system. Not to overstate the point, but certainly were we to have an unfavorable designation or not be in a position to seek a re-rating, this would of course affect investment, it would affect trade, it would affect the transactional costs between our banks and international banks. There are brother and sister countries that are experiencing that right now, and it could of course get worse.
Minister Johnson-Smith said the government of Jamaica is committed to strengthening our anti-money laundering frameworks and play our part in the fight against global terrorism. I am Delona Fleming for MFAFT TV.